Hello. Hey, what's up, people? How's it going with everybody? It's me, back again. Uh, so it's Saturday evening at my end right now. We are in second week of April 2025. Uh, Nothing much with me, just same old. Um, so I've been home today, it's like second Saturday. So I don't really go to work because we have been working from home. Uh, like all the banks are closed, consulates are closed. So yeah, been working from home today. Nothing much with me, just same old. Work is all fine. Like last few weeks, last 4 weeks were quite stressful with regard to work. It's all taken care of until now. It's all taken care of until now. Uh, just dealing with work somehow, somehow making ends meet, Uh, all is good with me. All is good. It's like uh, pleasant Saturday evening over here at my end. Summers is here. Heat waves have already started. Uh, like last couple of days, the evenings were pretty good. The evenings were pretty good. Like it rained. It rained for last couple of days in the evening, and temperatures dropped by 10 degrees Celsius. So it was a lot of relief. It was a lot of relief from heat waves. Well, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Next couple of months is gonna be next 2-3 months until June. It's going to be quite harsh. Uh, I remember last summers, like I'm coming back from office and my car was reading 52 degrees Celsius. It's like, how do I say it? It's like you sit in the car and then you go through instant spa. Like sweating so much. Like sweating so much in like few seconds. Just because of the goddamn temperatures, high temperatures. It's a pretty bad situation. Summer is fucked up. Summer is fucked up. Uh, well, let's not talk about weather too much. Let's not talk about weather too much. It's quite upsetting for next 3 months until monsoon arrives, somewhere in second week of July, something like that. Let's see. But then, even like after monsoons, uh, like July, forget about July. Like even August, September, it's quite humid over here in Delhi NCR. It's quite humid. Like August, September. Again, like you sweat so much because like it gets so fucking humid. And the heat waves are until let's see, May, June, July, until monsoon shows up. So we're in bad condition. Yeah, next 6 months, next 5 months is too much challenging for everybody. Too much challenging. Yeah. Uh, so other than weather, other than work, Saturday evening. I told you I've been working from home today. Oh, banks and consulates are shut down uh, because of Saturday. Uh, so with everybody, I thought I'd make a quick video and connect with you guys, and probably read over my journal. Couple of interesting articles I have in my journal. I wanted to bring them up in this latest video. Thought I'll make a quick video and uh, talk to you guys about a couple of topics in this video. Yeah, maybe in a bit. Thursday, today is Saturday evening. Thursday, I had good time. Thursday night, I had good time. I invited one of my friends to my place, and then we were watching the game. Uh, watching Indian Premier League. Uh, and Thursday night, we had a showdown. Uh, we had like this rivalry. We had this cricket match between Delhi Capitals versus uh, Bangalore, I guess. Yeah, Royal Challenge Bangalore. Um, we won that match, and we had too much fun Thursday night. Like I remember, I had like not too much, maybe around four cans of beer. Yeah, I'm lightweight. Like I get drunk very soon. I don't need too many drinks. Like I can handle like 5 or 6 or 7 drinks, but not more than that in one go. So, yeah, I just had 4 cans of beer Thursday night, and then I had like one of my friends who came over. We had like philosophical session until 3 in the morning, along with beer. We're having too much fun. We had this philosophical session until 3 in the morning, and then about Friday, I just ended up going over to one of my friends' places nearby, like half a mile away. You know, I just ended up visiting my friend's place, and we had something good to smoke up. Uh, Today is Saturday. I don't know what the plans are. I don't know what the fucking plans are. Let's see how it's gonna be like. Uh, let's see how it's gonna be like. Uh, uh, let's see. Let's see what Saturday night is gonna be like. I don't have any plans yet, but I'm pretty sure that we're probably gonna have few rounds of alcohol. Have few rounds of alcohol. Uh, yeah. And tomorrow it's Sunday. I'm probably gonna relax, and then starting Monday is again like bank holiday. Uh, so uh, next week it's all about work. Starting Monday, yeah. We're like pretty much working 7 days a week. That's when you have your own fucking business. Like you're working like 7 days a week. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. So also with everybody, I thought like I'll make a quick video and connect with the guys about a couple of articles coming out of my journal. Just allow me a moment. Yeah. So I'll just read over a couple of articles from coming out of my journal. So let's just get started. Let's just get started. So this is what the first article says. This is about Elon Musk's own Starlink. Yeah. Let's see what it says. I'm gonna give it a quick read and brief you guys what this article is about. It's very much self-explanatory, so I don't have to like go over each sentence and try to give an explanation. So it's not like Shakespeare English. So let's keep it going. This is what the first article says. It says Airtel and Elon Musk owned Starlink's deal to bring satellite-based internet services to India is excellent news. Wired broadband has obvious limitations in a vast country like India, and latest government data puts the number of subscribers at just 41 million, while mobile internet reaches 903 million people, connecting remote settlements with 4G or 5G towers may not be economical. Yeah, so it says, latest government data put number of subscribers of wired broadband at 41 million people, while mobile internet has reach of 903 million people, connecting remote settlements with 4G or 5G towers. Yeah. But it further says that given enough satellites, satellite internet can touch every corner of Earth, and Starlink has the capability. At last count, Starlink had over 7,000 working satellites and a plan to build a mega constellation of 42,000 satellites. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Like Starlink already have like 7,000 satellites up in the orbit, and they're planning to put down around 42,000 satellites up in the orbit. Says no other company comes even close, chiefly because Musk also has the capability to launch satellites at rock bottom rates on his SpaceX rockets. The speed with which Starlink connected Ukrainian troops at the start of the war 3 years ago is a proof of its efficacy. Let's keep it going further. The satellite internet may be too expensive for the poor inhabitants of remote village, but government can provide subsidized or free community connections now that someone is beaming down signals. Yeah, it says, it could be satellite internet can be expensive for poor inhabitants of remote villages, but then government can provide subsidized or free community connections now that Starlink is beaming down signals. Let's keep it going further. It says India's digital divide may be less glaring than its rich poor divide, but it affects the quality of learning for children and the quality of information and public services for elders. Any technology that helps end this divide should be welcome. Eventually, Indian telecommunication companies would have built their own satellite internet services, but waiting years or decades for them to get there would have been unfair to the unconnected. Yeah, that's it from this article, guys. This is about Starlink, how it's entering India finally. Like they have around 7,000 satellites in their orbit, and they're about to put down around 42,000 satellites in the orbit. And they're gonna beam down the signals, for internet, for mobile internet connections. So it's gonna help a lot of people, people living in remote areas with the help of government subsidies. Like there can be more people using internet. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going further. Allow me a moment. Yeah, just a sec, guys. Just flipping over some pages. Yeah, like I told you before, recently in this video, that I'll just bring up a couple of articles from a journal, not too much. So one of the article was about Starlink. Elon Musk owns Starlink, like how it's gonna put down the infrastructure. Like they already have the infrastructure, but how they gonna bring mobile internet to remote villages in our country. Yeah, so we can have like more connectivity, we can have more people with the connectivity. Yeah, so this is the second article. Let's see what this is about. I'm just gonna give it a quick read. It's a pretty big article. I'm gonna give it a read. Yeah, it's quite interesting. There's a lot of details. It says there is a persistent belief among many Indians that United States cannot be trusted as an ally. United States cannot be trusted as an all-weather friend, given the historical baggage of India-US relations. But that is not the point. No nation state can be blindly trusted in geopolitical power plays. At the bargaining table, it's always each nation guarding its own interest and turf. Take Russia for instance. India's accepted bad weather friend. The then USSR promptly looked other way in 1962 when Chinese attacked India because Moscow wanted Beijing on its side during the Cuban Missile Crisis. It's a difficult matter that Moscow came around later as a trusted friend with the Indo-Soviet Friendship Treaty that stood us in good stead in the 1971 war. Yeah. Thereafter, it has been a dependable ally for India's armament requirements. The only catch was that, although reliable, Russian products were technologically inferior to Western ones. As a quid pro quo, India retained its neutrality. Sidestepping repeated attempts to make us lean west. Yeah, so far, this article is about India's relation with uh, uh, countries such as United States or Russia. Like how come, uh, like Indians, how come many Indians believes that United States cannot be trusted as an all-weather friend, given the historical baggage of India-US relations. Oh, but it also says that no nation can be trusted blindly in geopolitical power plays. It's always each nation guarding its own interests and turf. The next paragraph was about Russia, like how Russia is India's accepted bad weather friend, like how USSR in 1962 uh, when the Chinese attacked India because Moscow wanted Beijing on its side during Cuban Missile Crisis. Yeah, let's keep it going. Oh, and then oh, Moscow came around later as our trusted friend with the Indo-Soviet Friendship Treaty that stood us in good stead in the 1971 war. Yeah, this is about a couple of wars: 1962 war and 1971 war. Like uh, how Russia was accepted bad weather friend for India. Uh, It also says that it has been a dependable ally for India's armament requirements as well. But the catch is that Russian products were technologically inferior to the Western ones. Oh, yeah. But then India retained its neutrality, sidestepping repeated attempts to make us lean west. Yeah. Let's keep it going further, guys. Flipping some pages. Allow me a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this videos. I'm gonna wrap up this article soon. Let's keep it going further. It says French government have been extraordinary merchants. With their independent stance, Americans and NATO and no geopolitical ambitions in our part of the world, they sold their wares to anyone who had the money. Yeah, this is about France. You know how we have been buying uh, ammunition from France. Oh, like how they have been extraordinary merchants. Oh, like how they sold their wares to anyone who had the money. Now it talks about Britishers. It says the British have been no saints, even as we fought, even as we bought their military hardware in the 1950s and 1960s. They teamed up with the Americans during 1965 war by delaying wheat imports in those food scarcity years in a bid to coerce New Delhi into arriving at an agreement with Pakistan on Kashmir. Yeah, this is about, English people. Like, uh, says British have been no saints. Like, even as we bought their military hardware in the 50s and the 60s, 1950s and 1960s, we teamed up with Americans during the 1965 war by delaying wheat imports in those food scarcity years in a bid to coerce New Delhi into arriving at an agreement with Pakistan on Kashmir. They're not fucking coming to an agreement with Pakistan on Kashmir. Fuck these niggas, I say. Nip them like whenever we feel like. Should be like that. That should be a fucking stance, I believe. We don't need like British or Americans like to come and intervene. Yeah. So, we talked about how we have been getting ammunition from French, how we have been getting ammunition from Britishers. and how United States has been playing games as usual. Nothing new about them. Yeah. Let's keep it going further. Says America was a great friend with economic aid in early years following independence. However, it twinned this with measures to balance India by propping up Pakistan with aid and armory. Oh, Islamabad was used. Islamabad was used as long as it suited Washington's geopolitical need. I say Islamabad was used as long as it suited Washington's geopolitical need. It needed Pakistan as a buffer against Moscow's expansion into Afghanistan, only to be thrown out like the proverbial fly in a teacup or on USSR's withdrawal. Yeah. After Pokhara II, United States was the first country to impose wide-ranging sanctions on India. Restrictions on some select entities remain in force to this day. Yeah, I think I'm reaching the end of this article. Yeah. Further says wars are not going to be fought only with high-end, super costly trinkets, missiles, and unmanned aerial vehicles. Unmanned aerial vehicles are revolutionizing warfare. India is doing reasonably well in these sectors. Yes, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go over these 2-3 paragraphs real quick one more time, just to get more clarity. So we talked about United States earlier. We talked about Russians. We talked about French people. We talked about Britishers, and then over here it says America was a great friend with economic aid in early years following independence. However, it twinned this with measures to balance India by propping up Pakistan with aid and armory. Islamabad was used as long as it suited Washington's geopolitical need. It needed Pakistan as a buffer against Moscow's expansion into Afghanistan, only to be thrown out like the proverbial fly in a teacup on USSR's withdrawal. Yeah. And then it further says after Pokhara II, the United States was the first country to impose wide-ranging sanctions on India, and they remain in force to this day. Well, yeah, this was it from this article. At conclusion, it says wars are not going to be fought only with high-end, super costly trinkets. Missiles and unmanned aerial vehicles are revolutionizing warfare. India is doing reasonably well in these sectors. Yeah, guys, that's it from this article. So I told you before, like in this video, I'll bring up a couple of articles, and the second article was about India's relation with foreign countries such as United States or Russia or France or English people. Yeah. So this is it from my journal in this video. I thought I'll bring it up. I'll cover these 2 articles in this video, and pretty much this is about. That's all about it. Like from a journal in this video. Yeah. The first article was about Starlink, like how Elon Musk's Starlink is entering India. They have this infrastructure, like they have these many satellites, and how they're gonna beam down the signals. This way, people living in remote areas can have better connectivity as well. Like it affects quality of information, quality of education. It affects elderly people. So Starlink is about to enter India soon enough. That's what the first article was about, and the second article was all about India's India's relations with uh, foreign countries with superpowers out there, countries which have more influence on global level. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to bring up from my journal in this video. Just a couple of articles. Yeah. So that's all about it. Uh, that's all about for right now. Uh, oh, I'll like put this video on YouTube pretty soon for you guys. To have a sneak peek. Yeah. So all is good with me, guys. All is good. Saturday night, nothing much. Same old. I don't know what the plans are. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. After too much partying, like make sure next couple of days I'm like keeping up with my diet because I fucking party too much sometimes, and then like, I'm fucking drinking for like 7 hours, 8 hours, having philosophical session with my friend, with one or two of my friends, drinking for 7, 8 hours, and then next day into fucking recovery. So I very much make sure for next 2 3 days, like after too much partying, like I'm keeping up with my diet, recovering somehow, so that we can party more in coming days, in coming weekends we can party more. Yeah. So that's it for right now, guys. That's it for right now. I'll connect with you guys soon enough with more interesting statistics. But that's it for right now. Have a good one. Bye bye. Take care.